for my education at Oxford. The history department at Oxford offered me a spot to their master study program in U.S. history. Just in case you are wondering about my speech, I have a slight speech impediment due to my hard of hearing disability. I am a low-income, not a traditional biracial student who received a Bachelor of Arts degree in art history from UCLA and a Master of Liberal Arts degree in extension study with history concentration from Harvard University Extension School. Since I graduated from Harvard in 2016, I applied for admission to the fully funded doctorate program, but all my applications to these programs were unsuccessful. However, I had a miracle. After accepting my application, it was my lifelong dream that I would spend at least a year at Oxford and study there. And when I want to make that dream come true, that's the number one reason why I'm opening my crowdfunding campaign. My experience as a low-income student who needed financial aid and scholarship, influenced by historical research interests and post study at Oxford and Harvard. For example, in the research proposal for my application to Oxford, I told them that I plan to compare and contrast the history of African American and African descent student experience at Oxford and Harvard from the mid-19th century to the present. In my blog and a crowdfunding page, I give you some more detail about my research interests and proposed study for the future studies. I started my crowdfunding page because my application for scholarship funds at Oxford and outside funding program were all unsuccessful, and all the applications for these funding are already due. In addition, I will be overseeing international students for the first time, and I will have to pay more in tuition and living expense because of the Tier 4 visa policy. I could not pursue an education part-time. I could not live at home as a community student, and I could not work full-time to put myself through college, the academic year. I used these options when I pursued my bachelor degree and when I pursued my master's degree in Harvard, but I could not do these things when I pursued my degree at Oxford. In addition, Tier 4 visa and a plane ticket would be an additional expense because I had to pay like $800 for visa and a health insurance. Plus, I had to pay plane ticket to go to London, and I also had to get a plane ticket to go back home, which is additional expense that I have not experienced in the past. The lowest amount I could request is $50,000. I need help raising funds so I could turn in the financial declaration form by July 26, 2019, and to get Tier 4 visa on time before the academic year begins on October 13, 2019. I read a lot of horror stories about how people have a hard time getting visa because of interviews and all those procedures that student has to go through. I want to make sure I got my visa on time. I will not have any problem getting them. I am offering perks for people who donate funds. For example, I am offering to review academic papers, research proposal, thesis proposal, statement of purpose, and to mentor you academically in math and writing. If you do not need academic assistance, I could send you some pictures that I would take of Oxford campus and the city of London and the area around the office campus during my time there. I could send you these high quality pictures in email and messenger. I could upload these pictures to some place like Google page. I want to thank you very much for taking your time to watch this video as well as reading my blogs and crowdfunding page. If you have any question or you want to make a suggestion, please send me an email and message in a social media platform. Also, if you are not able to donate funds, please feel free to share my campaign to people you know. Thank you very much. You have a great day.